everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me for another Meals of the Week video again. I hope you've all had a lovely weekend doing whatever it is that you fancy doing, and if you've been working, then I hope it went really fast for you. So kicking off Meals of the Week is Monday again, and today we are having these battered cheeseburgers that I picked up from Iceland a little while ago. This was something that I really fancied, and I didn't know whether to do it in buns with salad or whether to just do it with chips and beans. Nobody wanted any salad with it, so I just took the burger buns through to the table, and whoever wanted it could have it in there. To be completely honest with you, I really liked these. However, none of the rest of them did. They were just really quite greasy, and two of them actually even picked off all of the batter and just kind of left it because I say they were quite heavily greasy inside. So yeah, I don't think I'll be buying these again. On Tuesday, I decided to use this paella packet mix that was in our cupboard. I picked it up from Sainsbury's, I believe, and it has a list of ingredients that it recommends that you use for this. However, it did say to use prawns in it, and there's only actually two of us that actually like prawns, so I decided to substitute that one out and added in chicken instead. I didn't put any peas in like it asked for, and I also didn't have any paella rice either, and I just used long grain rice and it worked absolutely fine. I say it tasted really nice. It's something that I possibly would buy again. However, I do know that I can make a chicken and chorizo jambalaya, and that tastes just as nice as well. On Wednesday, I did a spaghetti carbonara for tea tonight. I used some of the bacon that I picked up from the B&M haul that I did a little while ago. I froze it up into 3 portions, so this is one of those being used up. And I just fried that off until I was completely happy with it, that it was nice and crispy. I used 4 eggs in this one because I've been told that it's 1 egg per person, and then I added in an extra egg yolk at the end because they say that if you want it a bit more creamy, then to add in an extra yolk. And then once it was all off of the heat and I added in the eggs and the cheese, I just had to mix it for sort of 5 to 10 minutes just to make sure it was all cooked through. On Thursday, we had a really simple tea tonight. It was the pork chops that we had in the freezer. I did some roast potatoes. I had 2 heads of broccoli in my shopping this week, so I used some of that. And then I had a carrots and swede mash all done up in the freezer that I pulled out and defrosted to have with this. My son was a little bit like, oh, so are we having 2 roasts this week then? So I'm not sure how pleased about this tea he was, but I say it was absolutely fine and everybody ate it. We could have done with a few more pork chops, I think. So Friday is where the meal plan completely went to pot. We ended up going out for tea, and these are the meals that we had. I didn't do any footage like filming, but I took some pictures, and I'm afraid the lighting wasn't great in there either. So on Saturday, I had pork mince that I definitely had to use because I took it out for tea yesterday that we were meant to have, but didn't use it. I originally planned that we were going to do meatballs with that. However, I didn't have time to do the meatballs on Saturday, and I ended up finding this recipe on Pinterest for hoisin noodles, and it was really nice. I say we've not had this one before. I would definitely be doing it again. There was spring onions in there as well, and it was just a really tasty tea. And then finally on Sunday, we had our usual roast dinner. I say we had chicken this week. I made up some stuffing. We had it with carrots, broccoli, roast potatoes, and Yorkshire puddings. I say we divvy out the skin from the chicken because 3 of us really like it. I say my son doesn't like it, so he doesn't ever ask for any. But yeah, there's always battles over the rest of it. We made up some bread sauce this time and some gravy, which went through to the table, and we'll all add ours in there. As you can see, we've got our usual plate of leftovers. So there's roast potatoes and a little bit of stuffing on there. I hope you've enjoyed this Meals of the Week, and hopefully it will give you some ideas and sort of inspiration for what to put on your meal plan this week. I hope you have a lovely week, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.